Long ago, during the last ice age, a creature roamed the earth that struck fear into anything it hunted. The dire wolf, a legendary predator as powerful as its name was thought to have vanished with the megafauna of its time. But what if the stories aren't over? Could this ancient beast still be walking among us today, in the untouched corners of the world? In this video, we're diving deep into the facts, myths, and modern-day mysteries surrounding the dire wolf. From ancient fossils to chilling reports of gigantic wolves in the wild, we'll explore whether science has closed the book on this predator or if there's another chapter yet to be written. But before we begin, if you love unraveling the mysteries of nature and exploring stories that challenge science, leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Your support is free and helps us bring fascinating stories to light. North and South America, 10,000 years ago, a time when the world was colder, harsher, and dominated by giants. Among these prehistoric titans was the dire wolf, or Canis dirus, one of the most formidable predators of its era, towering over modern wolves. The dire wolf wasn't just larger, it was built for power. On average, these apex predators weighed around 70 to 80 kilos heavier than your typical modern wolf. The largest among them reached up to 95 kilos, with powerful jaws capable of crushing bones. But despite their strength and dominance, even the mighty dire wolf couldn't escape extinction. Their remains, preserved in places like California's La Brea tar pits, tell us a story of survival and struggle. Here, hundreds of dire wolves met their end, trapped in natural asphalt while hunting prey. These fossils have given scientists a window into their lives, proving that these wolves thrive as social hunters, much like modern wolves today. But with the end of the last ice age, their world began to change. Rising temperatures altered ecosystems, shrinking the prey these predators depended on. Competition from smaller, more adaptable species, like the grey wolf, further pushed the dire wolf to the brink. By around 10,000 years ago, they vanished to least. That's what we've believed for centuries. Yet, even in their supposed extinction, whispers of their existence have never truly faded. Could it be that the dire wolf found a way to survive, hidden from the eyes of modern civilization? For thousands of years, the dire wolf has been labeled as extinct. But in the most remote and untouched corners of our world, strange tales and mysterious sightings paint a different picture. In the dense forests of Alaska and Canada, hunters and locals have reported encounters with wolves far larger than any known species. Some describe creatures with immense size, unlike anything science acknowledges today. In 2019, a rancher in Montana shot a wolf-like creature that defied classification. Samples were sent for genetic testing, but the results were inconclusive, adding fuel to the speculation that these are no ordinary wolves. Wolf-like creature pursuing a dog, its sheer size and speed captivating audiences. Could this be a modern-day dire wolf, or simply an exceptionally large member of an existing species? Meanwhile, in South America, tales of the ghost wolf circulate among local tribes. Set to roam the Andean forests, this massive, elusive predator avoids human contact and strikes fear into those who cross its path. Though no physical evidence has surfaced, the consistent nature of these stories across generations keeps the legend alive. Even adventurers seeking the truth claim to have encountered something extraordinary. Wildlife enthusiasts venturing into these forests describe chilling howls and growls that send shivers down their spines. Could they be hearing echoes of a species long thought extinct, or something far more supernatural? While skeptics argue these sightings could simply be exaggerated tales or misidentified creatures, others believe there's more to the story. If the dire wolf truly walks among us, how has it stayed hidden for so long? The mystery of the dire wolf doesn't just live in the wilderness, it thrives in scientific debate. From fossils and DNA studies to advancements in genetics, researchers are divided over whether the dire wolf truly disappeared or if traces of it still linger in our world today. In 2021, groundbreaking research published in Nature revealed surprising findings about the dire wolf's DNA. Far from being closely related to the modern grey wolf, the dire wolf belonged to a distinct evolutionary lineage. This means it evolved separately without significant interbreeding with today's canids. But this genetic divide also raises questions. If the dire wolf still exists, why haven't we found stronger evidence in current populations? Scientists point to the lack of verified physical evidence as a major hurdle. Yet, isolated reports of oversized wolves and inconclusive genetic results from modern sightings hint that there may be more to uncover. Hair samples found in the Sierra Nevada, for example, contain genetic markers not found in any known species. Adding to the intrigue, advances in biotechnology have opened the door to possibilities once thought impossible. With the complete sequencing of the dire wolf genome, some scientists suggest that cloning or creating a hybrid with modern wolves could bring this ancient predator back to life. But these bold ideas ignite heated debates about the ethics and ecological impact of reintroducing such a predator into the modern world. Supporters of de-extinction argue that reviving the dire wolf could restore balance to ecosystems disrupted by human activity. But critics warn of unintended consequences. How would introducing such a predator affect current wildlife? And how could we ensure its survival without disrupting the delicate balance of nature? While science inches closer to unlocking the secrets of the past, the ethical and practical dilemmas keep this debate alive. Could the dire wolf's return be humanity's next great scientific breakthrough, or a step too far? The dire wolf isn't just a figure of scientific fascination, it's deeply rooted in the myths and legends of ancient cultures. Across North and South America, stories of giant wolves have been passed down through generations, blending history, folklore, and the supernatural. In the Arctic, Inuit legends speak of the Wahila, a massive white wolf said to possess supernatural intelligence and strength. It is believed to guard sacred lands and appears only when the balance of nature is threatened. While science tells us the dire wolf likely didn't have white fur, these tales raise questions. Could such stories have originated from real encounters with ancient wolves? Further south, in Montana's Madison River Valley, the Shumpawarakin is another mysterious creature of legend. Described as a humpback beast with a haunting howl, it was feared for stealing livestock and sometimes children. Some settlers in the 19th century even documented their encounters with this animal, lending credence to its existence. Could these legends be exaggerated tales of encounters with remnants of the dire wolf? Or do they point to something else, an ancient predator that adapted and survived beyond science's reach? For Native American cultures, these wolves aren't just animals, they're symbols of strength, mystery, and survival. Their presence in myths may not only reflect memory of prehistoric creatures, but also humanity's enduring connection to nature's wild forces. Legends have a way of surviving where evidence cannot. Perhaps these myths serve as a reminder that the wild still holds secrets, waiting for those brave enough to uncover them. The dire wolf's story is one of fascination, blending science, mystery, and myth. Whether it roamed the icy plains of the past, lingers in our legends, or hides in the shadows of remote wilderness, it remains a symbol of nature's power and resilience. From the fossil-rich tar pits of California to the dense forests of the Andes, The search for the dire wolf bridges ancient history and modern curiosity. Every sighting, every fragment of evidence, and every story passed down through generations adds another layer to the enigma. Perhaps the dire wolf's true legacy lies not in its physical survival, but in the way it continues to inspire and wonder. It reminds us of the vast, untamed wilds that still exist and the mysteries they hold. Whether we're looking into the past or imagining the future, one thing is certain: the dire wolf's tale is far from over. If this story has sparked your curiosity, share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe the dire wolf could still walk among us, or is it a creature destined to remain in the realm of legends? Leave your like and subscribe to help us uncover more mysteries like this. Until next time, stay curious,